Well, I started skating when I was about 9 years old, and I rose to the top of the amateur ranks and turned pro when I was 14. But skateboarding wasn't very big, so it didn't mean very much in the in the general public's eye. And then I kept skating, and skating kind of, I kept competing and doing well, and skating was getting a little more popular in the 80s, but then it sort of died again, and I never quit skating. I just kept doing it. When we all pray, you never show. The mid-90s, it started getting a little more popular, and then the X Games came. People saw it on TV. They really enjoyed it. They appreciated the athletes. They appreciated their attitudes. They liked the constant action of the sports and the sort of daredevil aspect to it, and it started taking off, and it became so popular. You know, skating became more and more popular. I had a much more successful career because of it, and I loved it. You know, it was amazing that people were finally appreciating what we did, because we had been doing it for so long that with no one enjoying it. The only people that liked skating before it was on TV like this were the skaters themselves, and now there are people that are happy to just watch it on TV, and they love it, and they understand it. When the men hijacked the planes, what were you waiting for, God? When we all prayed. And for me, it changed my life, because I was able to do what I love for a living and not worry about paying bills anymore. Skateboarding has gotten much more refined. It's gotten better and better. It's more consistent. It's more accessible. There are skate parks all over the place. Kids can do it, and their parents encourage them to. And I think the general public perception of skateboarding is much better now. They see it as a positive thing. They see it as a good activity for youth. Oh, it's the best. I mean, this is the most fun I could have doing skating, because I don't want to compete, because I don't want to follow that schedule. I don't want those constant pressures. But I am free to do a lot of different things, a lot of exhibitions and tours, and I get to skate when I am at the X Games. I get to skate all the courses and all the amazing things they build for the riders, and I still skate as much as ever, and I still feel like I have the skills to justify being a professional. So it's the best time for me, because everything's fun, everything's a nice surprise. Well, I competed in the X Games through all the way until 2002, I think, or 2003, and when we did the Best Trick event in the San Francisco in 1999, that's when I landed my first 900, and it was a big deal for me, because I had been trying it for so long, but it was a big deal for skateboarding, because it really brought a lot of people recognizing what we did and appreciating it. They appreciated the devotion, the perseverance, and it made headlines. Like it made sports reels, and it was way bigger than I ever imagined it could be. For me, it was another skateboard trick I wanted to learn, and for skateboarding, it was a milestone, because a few different guys had been wanting to make that trick, but I had no idea. I mean, it did change my life. My legacy? I don't like to get too philosophical about my legacy. I mean, I hope that above everything else that I've done and the things I've been involved with, that people recognize me as a good skater. I want that was my goal, is to be an innovative skater, and if nothing else, I hope that's what they say.